Hi, today we're going to talk about Jacob's big love situation, told by Kayla. Okay, stop. Jacob is on his way to see his uncle Laban, right? After he's leaving Isaac and Rebecca and Esau. Okay, so on his journey, he sees some shepherds and some sheep and some whales, right? And they're there trying to water the sheep. So then Jacob walks up to them and he's like, who y'all is? And they say, we from Haran. And so then he's like, oh, y'all know Laban? And they say, yeah, we know Laban. Matter of fact, there go him daughter over there with him sheep. And sure enough, here come Rachel to water Laban's sheep. Now, there's supposed to be like a set time to roll the stone from the well away so you can water the sheep and all that. Jacob was like, gotta do it now. He rolled it right then and there and watered Rachel's sheep. Now, the Bible say that he did it for Laban, but I think he did it for Rachel. Then he kissed her and he cried. See why I think he did it for Rachel? He told her that he was her cousin and that Rebecca was his mother. Then Rachel ran to her daddy Laban and she told him everything. Then Laban kissed Jacob. A lot of kissing going on in Haran today. Brought Jacob to his home and Jacob told him everything. So cut to a month later and Jacob is there working Laban's land. Laban says, you're my flesh and blood, but does that mean that you work for me for free? No! Tell me your wages. How much you want? Now, I need to tell you that Laban had two daughters. He had Rachel, who we talked about, and he had Leah. Now, Leah was older and Rachel was younger. Leah had pretty eyeballs, but Rachel was fine, okay? Like, body was banging, face was popping, makeup on fleek, outie, okay? So, Jacob was like, Uncle Laban, I'll work 7 years for the free, and then you give me your daughter Rachel, because she is the hotness. And to that, Laban said, well, better you than somebody else that I don't even know. Probably somebody that's not related to us, so. Alright, cool. So for 7 years, Jacob worked, but it flew by overnight because him was thinking about Rachel like, yes, yes. Count them days, girl, count them days. Then Jacob finally says to Laban, Uncle Laban, the 7 years is up. I'm going to need you to give me my wife because I'm going to need to consummate this on the right now. Right now. So then Laban throws this big feast together for all the people of the land, right? But instead of taking Rachel to the consummation room, he takes Leah. And Laban gave Leah an attendant named Zilpah. Jacob goes into the bedroom and consummates his marriage to Rachel. Next morning he gets up, he sees Leah laying next to him. Alright. So of course Jacob confronts Laban. He's like, Uncle, for real? What the French toast? It's been 7 years that I've been working for Rachel. That's who I asked for. And you gave me Leah? I specifically asked for Rachel. I didn't ask for Leah. You defied me. Who does a sibling switch? When you ask for one kid, you get that kid. Who gives you the other kid? Nobody does that. Like, I've never heard of anything like that in my life. Sibling switchery don't feel good, Jacob. Do it. Nope. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. Laban just said, look, nephew, I don't know what rock you were raised under, but here in these civilized parts, we don't give the younger daughter away first. Just go off on your honeymoon, and when you get back, I'll give you Rachel too. It just costs you another 7 years of service. So Jacob went on his honeymoon, and when he got back, he was given Rachel as a wife. Then Laban gave Rachel an attendant named Bilhah. So Jacob consummates his marriage to Rachel. A blind bat can see that he loves her more. Now, God saw that Leah was unloved. So what he did was make her super fertile. So bam, she's knocked up. Because although Jacob didn't love her, he was loving her. She had a boy and she named him Reuben. And she said, God sees my misery and now Jacob is going to love me. Then bam, she gets knocked up again. Another boy. She names this one Simeon and says, I'm still not loved. So now I have another one. Who has 2 kids? Me. Who doesn't? My sister. Okay? Yes. Then can you believe she get knocked up a third time? She names this one Levi and says, come on, he's gotta love me after 3. I mean, first time is happenstance, twice coincidence, but third time, that's a pattern. Third time's also a charm. 3's the magic number. I just can't stay unpregnant. I couldn't stay unpregnant if I wanted to. My body loves babies in it. Then again, for a 4th time, she get knocked up. A 4th time. She names this one Judah and says, this time I'm just gonna praise the Lord. And I'm done. So of course Rachel was like mad jealous, right? I mean, come on now. Your sister done had 4 shawties and you ain't had none damn one. The score is 4-0 on the siblings popping out shawties competition. Rachel goes to Jacob crying, talking about, Jacob, please give me a baby unless I shall die. She was a little dramatic because I don't think she was gonna die, but okay. Jacob got mad. He was like, why are you coming at me, mad at me, coming at me? Am I God? I'm doing the same thing with you that I'm doing with Leah. So then Rachel says, I know, knock up my servant Bilhah. That's not the same thing. But Jacob takes her because he does what he's told, because he's a good husband and he listens to his wife. And oh, what do you know? She's pregnant. And Rachel says, God has vindicated me. He has heard my plea and given me a son. Baby, we need a biology class. That's not how you... That's not your... Okay, never mind. You like it, I love it. And she names him Dan. Then Bilhah gets pregnant again. This time Rachel says, I had a great struggle with my sister and won. Still with the biology class that we might need. But also we might need a math class because it's still 4-2. And the 2 is not even... Okay. I'll just tell the story. Okay. And she names him Naphtali. So Leah sees this and she's like, oh no. This is not gonna be happening. Jacob, you can take my servant Zilpah. How about that? Battle of the servant chicks, right? That what it? Battle of the servant chicks? No, yep. This is Maury. This is turning into Maury, okay? This is getting out of control. Getting out of, okay, I'll just tell the story. Okay. So Zilpah gets pregnant. And Leah says, what good fortune. At this point, I just cannot. And she names him Gad. Then Zilpah gets pregnant again. Okay, so now the servants are 2-2. And Leah says, how happy am I? Anyone want to guess? Very. And she names him Asher. So it does seem that neither Leah nor Rachel understand how biology really works. But at least Leah gets math. Because at the very least, the servants are tied 2-2. And the wives are 4-0. So it's like 6-2. Okay, whatever. Now one day Reuben, that's Leah's oldest son, is going to get some mandrakes, right? Now mandrakes are a plant known to be like a love plant. They help with like fertility and all this and that. So then Rachel goes to Leah and she asks if she can have some mandrakes. And Leah says, first you stole my husband and now you want to steal my son's mandrakes too? And so then Rachel was like, fine sister, I will barter with you. How about that? If you give me some of your son's mandrakes, you can sleep with Jacob tonight. Leah was like, alright. Sisterhood of the traveling pants. See, that is what this has become. That's what I was worried about. We are not exchanging night visits for fertility treatments. So when Jacob returns and he's heading off to Rachel's, Leah stops him like, where you going? Where you going? You coming with me tonight. I shared some of my son's mandrakes with Rachel in exchange for your company this evening. Alright, so come on over. So Jacob, being a good husband, did. And Leah got pregnant without the mandrakes. And for this, Leah said, God is rewarding me for giving my servant to Jacob. Is that what that is? Is that why that? She named this one Issachar. Then Leah gets pregnant again. This makes baby number 6. And to this, she said, God has given me a precious gift, and this time my husband will treat me with honor because I have given him 6 sons. I know that's 2 or 11. I'm just holding my finger that I know how to do math. That just doesn't look right when I'm being thankful. And she named this one Zebulun. Now she got pregnant another time. And she has a girl and she names her Dinah. I mean, the Bible don't say nothing about no Thanksgiving over Dinah. We don't have anything to say. We don't declare anything. No Thanksgiving for the daughters. Oh, we not thankful for estrogen. Is that what it is? Oh, so ovaries are worthless. That's what you're saying? Girls are made of sugar and spice and everything nice. Why you ain't happy? I cannot. And then Rachel finally gets pregnant. Wonders never cease. Okay. And to this, Rachel says, God has removed my disgrace. And she named him Joseph. And then she asked for another son. Slow down, Rachel. Let's just try one baby at a time, okay? And that is the story of Jacob's big love situation. Thank you.